morning. Happy 1st of October. How are we in October already? It's mad. This year is going to be over before you know it, and boy am I ready for this year to be over. This last year has been an absolute ball ache for me. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. I can't wait to see the back of 2025. But, you know, things are only going to get better, I'm sure. What's happening today? Not much. I'm going to stop at my mother's house and pick up some paperwork. I need to ring the medical officer. I need to chase him up so I can get the death certificate, because we really want the funeral to go ahead on the day that we've chosen. Because if it doesn't, then it's gonna bugger up quite a lot of things that people have got planned and stuff. My mum wouldn't have wanted people to have changed just for her, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I gotta ring them, and I'm gonna go and dust my bedroom. I want to get rid of my I got IKEA furniture in my bedroom, like black chests of drawers and stuff, but over the years they're a bit rickety. Warren put them together, so you know, so they're a bit rickety. But yeah, I want to get rid of them, but I'm gonna go through my drawers and that. My sister's very organised, minimalistic. She doesn't believe in hoarding anything because you think you might use it in 5 years. Where I'm like, oh, I'll just keep that because that might come in handy. That's why my garage is garage of doom. I'm one of them ones that are like, oh well, I could use that. Like when we were clearing Mum's house, she had some quite good dishes in that, and I'm like, oh, I'll have that. That's quite a handy dish. I'll take that. And now I've got 3 bags I've put in the garage of stuff, which I can't fit what I've got in the cupboards now. So I'm going to go through my cupboards and get rid of like my old crap, and then replace it with that. But I need to declutter. I'm a hoarder. I'm not untidy, but I just keep crap, you know. Although you would think I was untidy, because you can see I keep crap because my back seat's always full of the bloody shit. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm at my mum's now. Bit eerie going in. Yeah, but yeah. Never mind. Right, I'll see you soon. I've actually come in the driveway the wrong way because somebody was up my ass. Oh God. This used to be my routine. Drop the kids off from school, come straight here, let's give Mum her tablets, make sure she'd had her breakfast, check she was okay, and I'd go home, potter about my own place, do stuff I needed to do, and then it'd be like, wanna go to Tesco? Go to Tesco just for a bloody look round. She used to like her Tesco trips. And then I used to get annoyed because she couldn't get in and out of the car. And I used to be like, for fuck's sake, Mum, put your leg in, do this, do that. Obviously, she couldn't. But at the time, I'm just like, So, yeah. Need to sort my hair out as well. Look, it's sticking up now where I went to bed. Warren was really annoyed with me last night. I said to him, what's wrong with you? He's never like that. He was just shouting at me. And we were lying, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. And he just dropped off to sleep, and I tapped him and said, oh, what did I say to him? I said something like, oh, shall I offer to pick up Peggy and Linda for the funeral? And he was like, you woke me up for that. And he was also annoyed earlier because I was talking about the car. I'm getting rid of this car and changing the car. But I didn't realise what a ball ache it was. I'm used to going to a garage, ordering a car, trading in my old car. But the car I'm getting, you've got to order it online. You've got to go to Bristol and pick it up from some hub. And you've got to do it all yourself. And I'm a bit thick like that. I said, well, no, it's too much like hard work. You said you were getting that car. Blah, 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 blah. So I said, well, you'll have to help me then. I want someone to do it for me. I'm a bit thick. And then when I looked online at the value of this car, I've lost. I know as soon as you drive a brand new car out the showroom, you lose a few thousand straight away. But it's not a year old yet, and I've lost about 7 grand in a year. Cars, they're just a bit of metal, I know, but And then I said to Warren, we could keep this car and let Mackenzie have it because he wants to learn to drive. But I've rung up about it and they won't even insure him on it. They basically said they didn't even give me a stupid price like 10 grand or something to insure him. They just said they wouldn't. I only tried the place I'm insured with at the moment, but they just said they wouldn't insure him. So I said, why is that like? And they basically said because the car is too new and too powerful, even though it's not a mega powerful car. So there's no point in keeping it. And now my mother's house is sold. I haven't got her driveway because all along it was like, well, when the kids learn to drive, they can put 2 cars on your driveway, Mum. And she was like, yeah. Don't think the new people had like 2 cars on their drive. Right, I better go in because I'm just sitting here looking at my mother's house. And that's another thing. Loads of people have said to me, oh, why don't you move into your mother's? I don't want to move into my mother's house. Yeah, it's a lovely house. It's a beautiful house. It's immaculate. It's like a brand new build. It's all magnolia. You know, she really looked after her house. She maintained it well. But I would feel like I'm living in my mum's house, which I technically am, would be, I know. I just don't want to. I want a bungalow. So what me and Warren have said is we're going to get the kids finished at school and then we're going to move. It's not going to bother me that someone else is living here and I'm going to be passing it every day with someone going in and out and stuff. That's not going to bother me one bit. But yeah, we haven't moved before now because it's just been so convenient that my mother was in the street, you know. Anyway, that's enough jibber jabber. I better go and get that information. Make the phone call. I hate making phone calls like that. Oh, and I've been quite good. Every phone call I've had to make, I've managed to hold it together. Yeah, Jackson sent me a message yesterday. This was his message. He's always been the more sensitive one. Like Dexter, he's either putting a front on or he's just, you know, dealing with it well. He says he keeps saying to me he's sad, but he said he's glad that Grandma isn't the way she is anymore, because he could see, you know, because when she was really bad, it was school holidays, and because I usually would stay up in the night, he would stay up as well, on and off. And then if my mother was on the floor or something at 3 o'clock in the morning, he'd run down first, sort her out, and I'd be like, no, I'll go down. And he's like, no, let me go down. And he'd done a lot for her in the last couple of months of her life. But he's not, you know, showing signs of being really sad. The funeral, when they go, it's the first funeral they've ever been to, so that's going to be hard for them. But Jackson's always been more sensitive than anyone else. And he mentioned it again this morning, and I was just like, oh, you'll be alright. It's all going to be alright. Everything turns out alright in the end. Well, not everything, most things. Right, I am going now because someone's pop into my house in a minute to collect something, so I better go. Right, see you. So, I've just dropped Mackenzie off at work, and I'm at the window getting a rice bowl. Oh, Mackenzie, your t-shirt. Your t-shirt's terrible. On my nose. I'll just try and... You've got to take a t-shirt on. Just shut the window on me. Oh God, probably won't even be able to taste it. 560 calories I think the rice bowl is. And I asked Mackenzie what he fancied for tea, and we're having Caesar salad. We're gonna have Caesar salad with croutons. Oh, my nose. Actually, I might swap the croutons for potatoes. You haven't got to count them then.
I ain't got any forks.
You haven't got any forks? I want a refund then. How am I supposed to eat that with a spoon? Listen, I'm going to do potatoes instead of croutons in the Caesar salad. Cold ones, like, because then I haven't got to count them. I hope you never made that, did you?
Huh?
You didn't make that, did you? Right, Dad will get you later. Huh? See ya. Have a nice day. Bye. No. Yeah, I'm driving up to Peggy's because I've got a bag of stuff to give her, so I'm going to leave that there and eat it after. because I won't get there on the time I said I'd meet her if I didn't meet that. Yeah, I'm going to buy some eggs, boil some eggs and boil some potatoes, and then I can add them into the Caesar salad. And I'm going to get some crispy bacon. Do you know, I might actually buy bacon and crisp it myself, because if I buy the crispy bacon, I'm going to have to count it. If I buy bacon and take the fat off it, then it'll be zero count, won't it? Oh God, I'm really thirsty. I've got to go and get this car sorted out, because one of you mentioned before, it was an horrible comment, oh God, I couldn't stand all that pinging. It pisses me off, but I just can't be asked to take it back to the garage. He started doing it probably about 2 months after I had the car. All it is the SOS button that you press above your head if you end up upside down in a ditch and you need the police or something. It's saying that there's a fault with it and consult the handbook. And I took it back to the garage. They plugged it in and said, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. See how it goes. But it's controlled by a SIM, like a SIM in your phone. There's a SIM built into the car somewhere. See, there it pinged again. And it says, equal system fault, consult handbook. But obviously when I get rid of this car, I can't get rid of it with a fault on it, even though it's not a fault, if you know what I mean. Well, you know what I'm trying to say. So I need to ring the garage, because what he did say was, if that doesn't go away, he said we'll have to book it in, and then we'll lend you a car for the day. I just need to sort that out. World, and I now it's just me, myself and I, which is quite weird. I'm going over to see Peggy. Mum would come with me usually for a ride, and we'd go in and have a cup of tea, but I'm meeting her outside the church. Kids have started snivelling this morning. Warren has well and truly given us all friggin' lurgy. I know he likes to share, but some things he could keep to himself, you know. I think I'm going to go and get a tattoo as well, with something meaningful from my mother, because I have got a lot of tattoos, but you don't see them because I've got them all where they can be hidden, like they're on my legs, on my chest, apart from the one with my children's birth dates of birth on, because I can't fucking remember them. Yeah, so I'm going to go and get a tattoo. I'm not going to be having mum across my neck or something like that. I just want something nice and meaningful, maybe a little butterfly with a date on it or something. Yeah, I've always fancied having a tattoo on my neck, but I think it might make me look a bit what shall I say, how do I word it? Some of you watch me probably got tattoos on your neck, and you probably look lovely, but I'm not the type of person that will suit a neck tattoo, I don't think. Make me look like people will be frightened of me if I've got a big tattoo on my neck. But yeah, I did always want a full sleeve, But I'm too old for that now. I was too old to get my septum pierced, but I did it. But then you're never too old, are you? And life is short. Do what you bloody like. Anyway, I've got to go because I've got to ring Peggy to tell her I'm nearly at the church. So, KFC is my lunch. I'm nipping to Tesco to get stuff to make Caesar salad. And I'll catch up with you later on. I'm just out of Tesco's. I'm not going to do a shopping haul because I've got quite a bit of shopping, and truth be told, to get the truth out of me, I can't be asked to go home and do it. So just thought I'd show you a couple of things I picked up. These. They're not necessarily a diet item, I know. But you know the sesame snaps you get, like 3 little bits, strips in a yellow and blue packet? I freaking love them. They remind me of them. They're 139 calories per serving. Let's see how big they are. If they're anything like the picture, they're going to be minute. I might even have one, because all I've got to count for my food tonight is my Parmesan cheese and my sauce. Oh, they're in a friggin' big packet. Please be individually wrapped. Oh, you can piss right off. No way. Jose. Don't tell me that's 139 calories. You can piss off if it is. Approximately 28.3. I'm gonna have to weigh them. I can't trust that. There's 200 grams in the box. I'm trying to think of the weight. I haven't got my scales on me because I didn't bring my handbag. I usually carry scales. Nah, I reckon you get at least 2 of them for that. I'm going to try one and I'll measure them when I get in the house. But if it is that, that's my last one. I wouldn't waste 139 calories on one. They were in the, what I call the foreign aisle, with like the Polish and Indian type foods. Right. Oh, it smells lush. Oh my god. Mamma mia. My mother would have loved them. She would have said, oh, my dentures. I've put on a screen right there how many you get and the calories. But that is really good. Yeah. Really good. Anyway, that's the first thing I got. Next thing. I don't know if you watch Tracy. She popped back up on my YouTube. She'd been silent on YouTube, but she come back and she was doing a shopping haul and she had these. Now, me and Dexter absolutely love gherkins. Usually buy the pickled ones in the jar, but she had these and she said they're the best gherkins ever. Tracy, you probably don't even watch me, but are these the best gherkins ever? I might chop one up in my salad tonight and I'll let you know. But yeah, they were quite expensive. They were £2.40, £2.70 maybe. There's a few in there, like. There's about 6 in there, I reckon. And yeah, again, they were with the Polish stuff. Polska. Polish. I also picked up this mushroom ketchup. Now, this mushroom ketchup is not ketchup that you would think is ketchup, right? You would think mushroom ketchup being some sort of weird ketchup you dip your chips in. But it's quite hard to show you, but you can probably see. Oh yeah, you can see. It's actually liquid, so you wouldn't pour it. There's an old man next to me. My window's wide open. Yeah. It's a little old couple, right? And they're in a little Fiat 500, a bath, all souped up. Oh. But yeah, look, it's liquidy. Never seen it before. It's in date for a couple of years, so God knows what's in it. But I quite like the sound of it. I've scratched my glasses right across the lens as well. It says, this rich cooking ingredient was the secret of success for many Victorian cooks. Add 2 tablespoons per 450 grams of meat to the filling of steak and kidney pies and puddings to give them a spicy mushroom flavour and a rich colour. Add 2 tablespoons of mushroom, add 2 tablespoons to mushroom soups or sauces for extra mushroom flavour, or use it to enrich any gravy. Now, mushroom soup isn't one of my favourites. I love mushrooms though. I bought this more for the gravy and the sauces, and maybe put some in a casserole or something. Just noticed in the this is actually Polish, but it wasn't with the Polish stuff. It's suitable for vegetarians and vegans. Oh, it hasn't got a very long, that's a bit shit. It hasn't got a very long shelf date once you've opened it. It says, once open, keep refrigerated and use within 4 weeks. Ah, didn't, well, give it a go, innit? But yeah, I use things past their date. I'll probably use it for blinking months after I've opened it. But it just says a distinguished recipe from Geo Watkins. £2.10, I think that was. I got this. Don't know what to think about this, but I thought I'd give it a go. It was reduced, so we're getting rid of it. Obviously they're getting rid of it because it's shit. That. Obviously they're not getting rid of it because it's shit, but it's maybe end of line or something, because this is in date until 2027 as well. 50-50 spread. It is praline, so chocolatey, and tahini. It says it's delicious on toast. Whether it is delicious on toast or not, who knows. It's suitable for vegetarians. 30 grams is 178 calories. I'll give that a bash on some toast and see where we are. The last thing I picked up was some candy floss scrapes. And I'm not going to eat the whole punnet. I'm going to leave some of these for the kids, because the kids are due home in 20 minutes. So, they taste nice. Got to be careful, see, with grapes, because I'm a great one for eating a punnet. And a whole punnet of grapes is about 360 calories. So, yeah, I'll leave some for the kids. Right, I'm going to go home now and put my shopping away. And I'll see you soon. This is my dinner. It's just a chicken bacon salad with potatoes, 25 grams of parmesan. I'll stick on screen what I've had to count, which isn't a lot. I did boil some eggs, so I'm going to go and get a couple of eggs as well to put with it. But yeah, that is dinner. All right. I'm just about still alive because you can probably hear I'm totally and utterly blocked. I haven't lost my taste or anything. It is just a cold. I did do a quick test. It's not the old dodgy thing. It is a cold. I've had a packet of these tonight. 84 calories. New flavour. Red Leicester. I've had one packet before, but you know what? They're lush. They're nicer than the yellow packet, the original ones. So, Quavers. And I've got that many smart calories left, which I'm not going to use. It's currently 10 o'clock. My dryer is on. I'm just watching a bit of Cora because Warren and Mackenzie have been watching the football. I'm wrapped up in a nice blanket. One of you lovely subscribers sent me. Vicky, you know who you are? A while back. I use it a lot. I did lose it. I use it a lot. I did lose it for about a month because I was like, where's my blanket gone? And Dex was like, oh, I took that up to my bedroom. Oh, but God. Anyway, I had a phone call tonight off, I don't know what you call him. I know his name's Gary. He's coming round at 6 o'clock to discuss Mum's funeral. What we want said. Is it minister? Or is it only a minister if it's religious? He is part of the funeral plan package. We haven't had to get him extra. The only things we've had to buy extra that aren't covered on my mum's funeral plan is the flowers that go on the top of the coffin and the order service, which is different prices for different, you know, what I'm trying to say, the amounts you have. So yeah, I'll video call my sister when he's there, because obviously she's not back until next Thursday. Oh my good God. I got quite a lot done today. I've been sorting and doing paperwork and getting stuff that needs shredding and, you know, just pottering around. And it's really nice to... It sounds awful that I'm saying it, but it's really nice to not have to constantly worry about my mum anymore. She's safe now, you know. I haven't got to drive past the house and see the bedroom light on or something and think, oh my God, what's she doing up there? Or look on the camera and find her on the floor at silly o'clock. And I can actually go to bed now and relax. It's like, it's not a relief, because that sounds really not like nasty, saying, oh, I'm really relieved my mum's died. I'd do anything to have my mum back, but not in the condition she was in, to have my proper mum back, you know, because she was a good mum, really good mum, a really, really good mum. My dad had a bit of a volatile relationship with him, you know, because the way he was with my mum at times. But won't go into that. Everyone's like, oh, your mum will be back with your dad now. And I'm thinking, she probably fucking don't want to be back with him. Yeah, I didn't have a... My dad was my dad. I loved him, he was my dad, but... Oh, I don't know. I didn't like him very much. Does that make sense? I didn't see him that much because he was working all the time. But yeah, but my mum, she was something else. And it's a shame I hadn't started to do YouTube before, because I've been doing YouTube for 5 years, and I'm sure my mother's had dementia for about 7, 8 years. I'm sure she have. But obviously it was very mild for the first few years. But yeah, you would have liked to have seen the old, the true Helen. The one telling me off all the time. But you'll remember Helen for her scampi and chips. Her eye rolling. What else will you remember my mum? Let me know in the comments things that you remember about my mum. But yeah, love her. It's awful though, the thought that I rang the medical examiner this morning. I don't even know what I'm doing. I've never had to arrange a funeral before in my bloody life. So I rang them, trying to make out I knew what I was talking about. And then in the end, I just had to say, look, I really don't know what I'm asking you for, but I'm ringing you because I'm chasing you up for something. Basically, there's a certificate that the medical examiner has to sign. The hospice have to sign. I think it's the sign-in is to say that they both agree on what Mum died of. And then that gets emailed to the registrar, and then within 24 to 48 hours, the registrar rings me. So they're still all saying that the date of the 14th can go ahead. Because obviously we got to confirm the bagpiper. We need to find somewhere to do a little bit of a soiree after. I was quite prepared just to go for a meal with close family. But my sister said she feels like we should put a spread on, you know. Not anything out of this world, just a bite to eat, you know. A few drinks. Anyway, it's Thursday tomorrow. I'm going to sneeze. Tomorrow is going to be 1 week. 1 whole week without floss. And that's gone in the blink of an eye. 1 week. And then it won't be long and I'll be saying, I can't believe it's been a year. I can't believe it's been 2 years. Can't believe it's been 3 years. Yeah. Anyway, I've been good on plan. My tea, that salad, was absolutely friggin' a delish. Don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I might end up doing a few different things because I've got quite a few bits in. Different bits. And I'm just going to stay in again tomorrow and potter about doing stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you have liked this video, please give me a like and help my channel grow a bit. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and it's free. And what else? Oh, what is it? Like, comment, all that malarkey. I always say to you, subscribe, it's free. People hear the word subscribe and they think, I'm not paying for that. But I always say to you, I won't charge you to watch me. And do you know what? I keep getting emails to do with YouTube where they're encouraging you to charge to be watched, to do membership, to do this, to do that, which will obviously line your own pocket. But I'm not doing YouTube to line my pocket. I'm doing YouTube because I enjoy doing YouTube. It keeps me accountable. I mean, YouTube can be very toxic as well. But we all know about the little toxic trolls, don't we? But if you've got a thick skin, you know, If you're thinking about doing YouTube yourself, if you've got a thick enough skin, do it. I only done it because my son said to me one day, like 5 years ago, oh, Mum, do a YouTube channel. And I was like, no. He said, I'll set it up for you and all that. And I was like, oh, go on then. 5 years later, here we are. Right. See you on the next one tomorrow.